continuing on from the last video. Like I said, I want to fucking play a game. And if there's anything that my old school beliefs would say, if you can't enjoy the game, then it ain't even worth the amount of money that you paid for it. And you know what? I'm not saying that there aren't good games out there. No, Crackdown 1 was a great game. The demo of Crackdown 2 wasn't bad, but it wasn't as captivating. And yet, a lot of the game industry is thinking, just because Call of Duty is selling millions and millions and millions of games, making billions of profit, means that they should all copy that. That ain't gonna make you the money. The niche categories can help make you more money, and yet it ain't gonna happen. Because the people who keep buying the card games, the fanboys, the fangirls, all that is gonna screw everybody over. And then the crash will happen, and then we will all have to fucking suffer until the next fucking new consoles show up from one or two new companies, who will then try to save us from the crash. And then, after that, everybody's like, why are these guys making money while we, in this franchise that we lost money in? And then they realized that they were making, those guys were making games, and these guys, and systems, while these guys were making fucking movies, that, and people wanted to play video games and not glorify tech demos or fucking movies, or watch fucking movies, that it fucking screwed everybody over. And yet, everybody's like, this shit ain't right. And I'll be one of the first ones to say it. The guys at the Hate Bit podcast will agree that this shit ain't right. And if you agree, that will be 100% appreciated. And if you disagree, get your head out your damn ass and fucking think about the fact that we are heading for the crash, and yet you're too blind to see it. I believe, as one of those wrestlers nowadays would say, you can't see it. I hate to do the John Cena quote, because, you know what, John Cena ain't as good of a wrestler as some of the old school guys back in their prime. Hell, I can guarantee you that John Cena couldn't beat somebody like Undertaker on his prime. Yeah, I know Undertaker's still around, but compare the new Undertaker to Undertaker on his prime. Undertaker on his prime would kill John Cena. Hell, Andre the Giant, when he was alive and in his prime, would crush John Cena. But back to the point. A lot of the games nowadays will fucking get crushed by the weight of the fucking crash. You might not see it right away, but no, having to buy $60 fucking dollars for a fucking new game versus $50. I'd rather pay. No, that adds up. You can buy 2 new games for back when it was $50 for $100 plus tax. Now you have to pay $120 plus tax for 2 games. That's a big scam right there. They're trying to get you to pay as much money to them as possible. Who's getting the better deal? The consumer or the businesses? I'm going to tell you a secret. It's the businesses. That's right. The businesses are getting the better deal, not you, the consumer. And yet, people say that it's going to end the industry. The gaming industry is going to die. I can see that because it's the truth that the gaming industry will get crushed, and yet people don't realize it and they will not realize it until it's too late. And yet, there are people that are seeing it. In fact, I'm going to call it now, my prophecy. Within the next 10 years, the gaming industry will have crashed, and it will be revived. When exactly it will happen, I don't know. But it's going to happen within the next 10 years. How long exactly, I cannot say, because I'm not going to try to make it no, but it will happen. Next 10 years, I guarantee it. And until then, this is the Media Dragoon signing off. And remember, it's going to happen, whether you like it or not.